Messer's using the cat door, so he can go out. He just won't go back in. But he's already known from the other little cat that comes in from the neighborhood how to use it. And we've taken him out to the patio the last 2 days, and he liked it. So he's getting himself in and out. Well, he's getting himself out, and then I take him back in, and then he goes back out, and then he wants back in, but he doesn't like using the cat door. It's cute. We'll get him used to it. We'll see how he does with his freedom. This isn't my experiment. This is NASA's experiment. Okay. Stuff with Zeke. Dad told me don't let him out to fly things. We'll get him that got VIPs, and don't leave him out too long. I'm like, okay. I did not know. I've never dealt with a dog this old that can't move as well. So this is their experiment, not mine. How I deal with this and how, so I know I'm being studied by people that are behaving in an inferior fashion. So I just sit here and just, it shouldn't be necessitated. There are people with far more experience dealing with old dogs in their lifetimes than me. Okay. There are people with far more experience, dealing with cats in these kind of environments and these kind of economic situations than me. It'd be nice to have a cat door that goes right out onto a patio. But we don't, because we're not rich. And so if I was a rich man, I'd have a cat door that goes in and out on a patio, an enclosed area. But I don't, because I don't work for NASA. Do you understand? So, I'm putting them out of business. Okay, guys, if the only place you could go to deliver the Sermon on the Mount on a daily basis through different observations and analysis was YouTube. And they told you they could run you over in the parking lot of Best Buy, whatever, right? Would you stop teaching the Gospels because you were afraid of physically dying? Okay. Did Jesus and Peter and Paul stop teaching the Gospels because they were afraid of physically dying? Did Daniel stop teaching, and Joseph and Moses stop teaching the Gospels because they were afraid of being physically murdered by assholes? Yeah. I didn't get a copyright on anything for money because I'm not as fucked in the head as Terrence Howard and the other egotists he's talking to on that video. They're all egomaniacs. Yeah. If no one showed up to hear them muse about their egotistical labeling of this and that and that and that and that and how brilliant they could do by the laws of attraction, they wouldn't do it. All right. Risk reward. Peer pressure, right? Do you understand? Don't think about it, do it, right? And I'm the type of person, life's eternal, grace is infinite. So tell old Anthony Hopkins and the Jesuit priest, if you can't understand this and live the Lord's Prayer, fuck it, right? Is that powerful enough for you? Okay, Earl. Do you understand? I'm going to be uncomfortable, and I understand that. I'm not going to go back on Facebook because it requires money to get a account open again. Okay. And I have to have a phone with service to get the account open again. Until they use linguistics and language wars to shut me down again, in case I say something they don't like. Or they can use the congressional orders to censor me. So I'm not going back. And if their technology, they have all my video feeds that are hour long and they're suppressing them. I don't know how that's going to work if they deleted them. They have the accounts under lock and key in there, and they've got it to where their security system can't access it. Okay. So that's acting like the rape of the Messiah from cradle to grave is not happening. And if you have enough money, you can act like that doesn't happen. So you see why the people on YouTube have me on YouTube? Go get the people on Facebook. They're worse than us. Just stop playing the game. I would just stop playing the game, guys. I would just submit to fate, When I was cooking breakfast today, you men, in the world today, none of you really have a concept of what it's like to really love a woman and her children. Okay. Me and Melinda Michelle Bowen and Danny Jefferson and Demi. I don't know what Demi's little last name is. I don't have a Facebook page. I have pictures from Facebook with her and Michelle's granddaughter. So big me cry. Okay, the picture of Demi with her granddaughter makes me cry because she looks so much like her mommy there, and so does the granddaughter, you know. And I cry because I think of Michelle, and because I love her so much. Okay, and I love Aaron and Brian as much as I love Patrick, and I love Miriam as much as I love Stephanie, and I love them all as much as I love Amy and the kiddos. And I never kissed Miriam or Michelle. And I love Edna and Gilbert just as much. And I kissed Edna, you know. I never kissed Miriam or Michelle. And we never had sexual intercourse or reproduced children. Okay. You really think Don Juan DeMarco loves women and Brian Adams loves women? When you love another man that she chose to have children with, children as much as you love him and her and their children, then you really love a woman. Okay. There's not many of you guys, okay, that are willing to be tortured by the military and their scientists. So other men who get a paycheck to torture you and your family so you can't be together, and then try to give them the love that we all deserve. I don't think there's, I don't know how many of you, there's probably not many men in the world that are capable of saying that they love women and children and their fathers as much as I do. Okay. I'm going to go. Let's load this one up. All right. Stop showing me that ass. I won't have to kick it.